So the other night, I had the opportunity to watch the movie Heaven is Real. I was browsing through one of the sites that I use to watch shows that I can't get on Netflix or Hulu, and so I saw that this site had added the movie Heaven is Real. So I decided, well, I can go upstairs, be by myself, not be around anybody, and I could watch this movie. Every time I watched the trailer, it almost made me cry. So, that was one of the reasons why I didn't go see it in theaters because I thought, man, if I go see this in theater, I'm just gonna bawl my eyes out. And I think one of the reasons why I had a tough time not wanting to see this movie, the reason why it made me cry every time I saw it was it always made me think of my mom. My mom, we would always have talks about what was going to happen to us after we died. And I didn't get the sense that my mom ever really felt that she was worthy for heaven. And when she died 2 years ago, and we had planned the funeral, she kind of made it known that she didn't want the plan of salvation talk, the talk about going to heaven, spirit prison, paradise, the three different kingdoms that we believe in. As Mormons, we try to strive for this celestial kingdom, and that's where we want to be. And so we so that was one of the reasons why I didn't want to really see the movie in a theater because I just thought, man, I just don't want to be around people and see this big guy, teary-eyed watching this movie. I was amazed. I really did make it through it without crying. I don't know what it was about the trailer, how they did the trailers, or how they did it. But every time they made the trailers, I just like, man, I just had this well up of emotion. But watching the movie, it was a real good movie. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was done really well. Um, but I do believe in a heaven. With my mom, I think my mom is in heaven. Um, you know, my mom had done some things in her life, and I think she just felt like that she just wasn't worthy to be there. And that's kind of sad because my mom was a real well liked lady. Um, maybe that's not the reason why she didn't want the plan of salvation talk in her funeral. Maybe she knew that she was going to have a lot of people that weren't members at her funeral, and she just didn't want to be preachy at her funeral. That she just wanted to be about celebrating her life, and that's what we did. The bishop did get up and he gave his talk, and then he started into giving some scriptures, and my sister kind of gave him the look like, oh, you don't go there, and he didn't give the plan of salvation talk, which was good. But yeah, I do believe that there's a heaven, and you know, I having served the mission and having to try to convince people that our way is the right way is not that easy. I do believe it. I do believe what I taught. Do I think that I'm better than anybody else? No, not really. Um, do I know how things are going to be hashed out here in the Judgment Day? No, I don't know how it's going to be hashed out. So I don't know how the judgment's going to come down. I don't know who's going to be there and who's not. Like I said, for us Mormons, we believe that there's three glories in heaven, and we try to strive for the top one. Um, and I don't begrudge anybody else in what they believe, and I know that there's a lot of good people out there that try to do their best, and I'm with them. I'm trying out here. I'm trying to do my best while I'm here as well. So that's about it. that's all I have to say on this topic. And Heaven is Real, I thought was a good movie. If you're not religious, I wouldn't recommend it. Um, it's about a pastor and his struggle and his belief in it because of what his son saw in his on the operating table and his belief in these things. So, and the struggle he has to go through in defending his son in front of the town as well. So, really good movie, and I would recommend it. So, thanks for watching. See you again.